Hello, friends. It is the 19th of June. It is Thursday, and it is the last day of the second half of my cycle of Xolota, cycle 11, and I'm doing really well. Yesterday, I was not feeling life. I managed to push myself to do the things that I needed to do and had to get done, even though I was feeling very quiet, not depressed, just quiet, and very low energy and fatigued. I did manage to post a blog on my blog, lesliescancerconfessions.blogspot.com, with what is going on in my life, as well as I shared my current long list of books. I don't know if you do this, but I do this. I go through long dry spells of not reading, and then it's like I'm hungry for words. I need to read, and I keep getting recommendations for books, or Amazon does this thing where they're like, oh, we saw that you bought this, so maybe you'd like that, whatever. And I've read like 6 or 7 books in the past couple of months, and I posted a list of them as a summer reading list on my blog. I would really love to hear what you're reading. Maybe I've already read what you've read, or maybe something that you're reading is interesting and I'd like to read it. So please post your comments on your summer reading list. I'd love to hear it. Also, I'm going to try to insert a picture here of the weird, freaky little doll that I had mentioned in the last video. You all were so kind and did in fact inform me it was a troll doll. I think they've been around since the 60s. I remember seeing them when I was a little kid, like 8 or 9, and that was in the 70s. And then they became really popular again in the 80s. And I don't know if they ever went away, if they're still around, but the answer to my question was, in fact, troll dolls. I had one that was a naked baby troll doll with yellow standy-up hair, and I'm hoping to find a picture and insert that here in this video. Life is going well. I think there's a possibility that my cancer is beating the battle against Xolota at the lower dose. I'm very swollen right here in this chest wall area, and that was one of the first indications that I had 3 years ago that there was something going wrong with my body. And then, of course, it followed by my lungs were filling with fluid and I couldn't breathe, and I had the death rattle when I would lay down and breathe. So there are little things that are happening since my dose of Xolota has been lowered to accommodate the hand and foot syndrome. And my tumor markers have begun to go up, although they're still within the normal range. They're just at the high end of the normal range. And anybody who has cancer will tell you, or maybe they won't, but they should know this, that tumor markers are really not a solid indication of whether you do or do not have cancer, because even if you have a high tumor marker, it doesn't mean that you've got like it's all over your body. It could be just one little tumor somewhere that could be treated, removed surgically, or treated with radiation or chemo. At any rate, the point I'm trying to make is, despite the fact that my tumor markers are going up, that doesn't mean that I have an increase or a spread of cancer. I'm just feeling weird, and I'm really in touch with my body, really in tune to what's been going on, and I've known things were wrong with me before doctors did. So if you have a feeling, it's like I used to always say, and I still probably say it sometimes, you watch a scary movie and you see this chick in high heels just walking down the street, and she's about to enter a dark alley as a shortcut. And she thinks to herself, maybe this isn't a good idea. And then she says, nah, it's not a big deal. You'll be fine. She should have listened to her instinct, because she walks down that dark alley and a crazy-ass clown is going to jump out from behind the dumpster and kill her. And of course she's going to run and break a heel and trip. And, you know how the story goes. But what I'm saying is, she had that instinct and she should have listened to it, because she could have saved herself a lot of trouble. If you have an instinct that something might not be right in your body and you're not an absolute hypochondriac, just kidding, then you should listen to those feelings. I think pregnant moms, or anybody who's ever been a pregnant mom, can identify with this feeling when you go in for your checkups and they put the little Doppler on your tummy and you can hear the heartbeat. In between those visits, you want to hear that heartbeat because you want to make sure that your baby's okay, and just hearing that heartbeat is so reassuring. But in between, you have a million things running through your mind and worries and concerns. I feel the same way with doctor's appointments and PET scans. Those are like little road markers where science can say to me, okay, there's no tumors in your body, there's no cancer cells in your body. And because I skipped my last one for financial reasons, they are damned expensive, and having a damned expensive test every 3 months is like you see that cost eating away at yours and your children's futures. It's crazy. Anyway, I didn't have the test at the every 3 month mark last time, which means I'm pushing 6 months. And in the back of my mind, I am really thinking I need to go and have that, just for peace of mind, to know, yes, there's something happening, or no, there isn't. But I can visually see, you can actually see the outline of the swelling. And I'm having, oh crap, I have spasms in my hands where my fingers curl, and I can't unbend them till, oh shoot, it shoots a pain right up my arm, and it hurts. It's like having a palsy attack where your fingers are paralyzed. I'm sure this is related to the swelling in my arm from the lymphedema. You can see the difference in size in my arms. This one is a full maybe inch bigger. But so those are silly little things that are going on with me. This swelling, these, God, that really hurt. Spasms in my hand, and just the general feeling that something's not right. Now, when you have cancer, nothing's right, but I feel changes. I feel like something's changed, and not necessarily in a good way. So I don't know if that's just me having wrestling bouts of doubt about my health, or if it's just my brain telling me to be cautious and aware for my safety's sake. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me if you feel that way for your treatment, if you have thoughts in the back of your head that, I wouldn't call it fear, just caution in the back of my head. Hey, Leslie, be aware of what's going on. And, ooh, did you see that? The light just shifted. So, I have not yet gone and seen the movie Fault in Our Stars. I think I'm going to wait for it to come out on video so that I can be a snotty, sniveling mess in the privacy of my own home. Reading the book was quite emotional, and I don't want to be sobbing openly in a movie theater filled with people. yeah, so those are all the things that are going on with me. I know that this video is quite a bit shorter than my average video, but I really don't have a lot going on, and I don't have a lot to update you about. Sadie wants to say hi. Say hi, Sadie. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? She is such a funny dog. I think she's listening to me talk. Yeah, so I don't have much else to share with you today. If you have any suggestions for summer reading or movies, please post them in the comments below. Feel free to stop by my blog and check out my summer reading list. Leave any comments you have on the books that I've left there. About to embark on reading, just download onto my Kindle The Beautiful Forevers, which is supposed to be a book about a Middle Eastern family having like a factory or something move into their town, which provides them jobs, and how that changes their lives. So I'll let you know what I think about it, and if you've read it, let me know what you think about it. And that is it for today. I hope that my next vlog has more excitement to it than this one, but yeah. Thank you so much for stopping by. Feel free to stop by my blog. Don't forget to hit thumbs up if you like this video, or like, subscribe, or follow. I really appreciate it. Bye, people.